The trespass from, please.
The Mustang Inn, Judge.
What is it?
The Mustang Inn.
So,
3800 Tidwell Road.
so is it what is it? A club? Is it a bar? Is it?
A motel.
It's a motel known for drug trafficking. That's where he picked up the possession of marijuana. And then he got a criminal trespass warning at that time. And then he picked up the criminal trespass at the same location.
So we have him continuing to go back at the same location?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
But he provided some information today. I haven't talked to him yet because he wasn't here when I talked to her, but
The problem is they don't want him there.
but they rented him a room after that. After the 14th, they continued. He said he was never told not to come back and they still rented him rooms. He has on his Cash App where he paid the Mustang in, not like on the 21st and stuff. So I have to look at the video to see it for the criminal, I mean, for the possession case to see if they in fact did give him a criminal trespass.
So let's do this. Could you mind doing me a favor? Will you run out there real quick, reach out to them and see if they're okay with him going back or not?
He hasn't gone back since he got the criminal trespass charge. I mean, he quit going.
Okay, so then I'm gonna make it now the condition of his bond that he doesn't go back.
And he hasn't gone back since that. But I'm just saying that in trying to review the case, I asked him, some questions and it indicated to me that maybe perhaps he didn't get it.
I mean, of course, I don't know everything. Perhaps they trespassed him after the fact, after he rented it, because that's always a possibility.
Yes.
I mean, it's a problem, of course, if they trespass him and then they rent him a room, then, but
Mhm.
Mr., if you pick up a third case, I'm going to go absolutely bonkers. Do you understand? It's not an answer. I'm not asking you. I want my city safe. And if I find that you are a danger to a person, place, or a thing, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you pick up a third case, I'm telling you now, I'm going to go nuts on the bomb. You're not to go back to this location. You're not to use marijuana. You're not to use alcohol. And I'm going to test you 45 to 50 days from today, Mr. Weathersby. And if you test positive for dope or illegal substances, I'm going to keep you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You were ordered not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. You're not to go back to the location of the, what is it?
Mustang Inn.
Mustang Inn. If you stop using as of today, in 50 days, you will be clear. But I'm putting you on notice that I will test you at 50 days. Do you understand? Okay. You have a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. I'm going to waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time. Oh, coming here. Just be good. Don't be a danger to my city. Are you working?
No, sir.
It's time for you to get a job. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So you need to do something with your life. Develop a skill, develop a hobby. Don't become a statistic where you're at 50 years old and you ain't got nothing, not even a pot to piss in. Can't even look me in the eye. I'm speaking truth, brother. I'm speaking truth. We have way too many black and brown people that nothing, not even a pot to piss in. Now, at your age, it's time to develop a trader skill, dude. Because if not, you're going to have a miserable life. I'm telling you. We'll finish it. All right.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Lumumba, you are charged with 2 counts of driving while intoxicated. You've worked out an agreement. They're going to dismiss one in exchange for your plea on the other one. Pleading on 089. This one is, they're all both 08. The agreement that you have is 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. As part of the agreement, you will do a DWI education class. You will do 3 victim impact panels, substance abuse treatment. You will also do what's called a TRAS. The TRAS is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. They will probably, because the fact that you have 2 open DWIs, they will probably add other conditions. It may be supportive outpatient treatment. It may be intensive outpatient treatment. I don't know. It may be inpatient. I have no idea. You must fulfill whatever other conditions they assess on you. No drugs, no alcohol, a guardian interlock, 25 hours of community service. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, sir.
You need to understand that one of these will go on your record. The other one is going to be dismissed. But because of the fact that you had at least one of these going on your record, officers will always see this forever. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're here, whether you're in Maryland, whether you're Alaska. And if you get pulled over, an officer, first thing they do is they run your license. They're going to see DWI, DWI. If they come up to your car and they smell alcohol on you, what do you think they're going to do?
Pull me out
Not just pull you out.
and breathalyze.
And what?
Arrest me.
Probably. I don't know for sure, but chances are they're going to see DWI, DWI. If they come up to you, they smell alcohol, it's probably not going to go well for you. So if I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, don't get into a car because you're playing Russian roulette with your life. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you are done with this forever. You can never change this. Do you understand? This is what you want to do. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will send it to the agreement. I'm not going to suspend your license because you're taking the probation today. I don't know what DPS is going to do. They may suspend it. They may not. So do you know if his license is eligible now?
So Your Honor, it looks like he has a New Hampshire license, driver's license, but he does appear to be eligible out of New Hampshire.
Which one?
New Hampshire.
Anyway, so if your license is not valid at this point, you are not allowed to drive. You need to get permission from us. You're going to be signing an affidavit with us today promising us you're not going to drive. Do you understand?
Yes,
You said it was?
It is eligible.
It is.
Oh, it is
It
eligible.
is, yes, Your Honor, it's eligible. It's an eligible New Hampshire driver's license.
Okay, as long as you have a valid license and you have liability insurance. So you must have car insurance. If you don't have car insurance, you're not allowed to drive. Do you understand? The other thing that you need is that if you're going to drive in whatever car you drive, you must have an interlock in it. Do you understand?
yes, Judge.
So if I find that you don't have an interlock, it goes in lockout because you failed to pay for it. I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. If you don't remain in compliance with this, like you don't do your stuff on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. If you're living in Maryland and I have to issue a warrant for your arrest and they pick you up in Maryland, holy moly, you're going to sit in jail for a very long time. So if you ever have any problems, you need to get in contact with Will. You need to get in contact with the Shatoria, because if not, and it goes into warrant status and you get picked up on it, you're going to be sitting for a long time. Do you understand?
Yes,
It
Judge.
takes forever in a day to extradite someone from another state to here. I mean, we're talking weeks. You understand? I'm not asking much. All I want my street safe. That's it. All right. How do you plead to the WI? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. Like I said, I'll follow the agreement. Your other case will be dismissed. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Are you working now? What are you doing with yourself?
I found about in Maine,
Okay.
and yeah,
So you're working currently.
yeah.
Okay. It's never about the money. I could give a rat's ass about the money. I don't care about the money. I'm going to waive all your fees. Okay. I don't care about the money. But what I care about is public safety. I'm now taking off around probably, $6,000 in fines and fees off you now, Mr. LeBoma.
Thank you, sir.
But if you pick up another DWI, if I see you pick up another DWI, from now on, you're facing not only a minimum of 30 days in jail, but a second DWI, it's a $6,000 surcharge. Get a clue. It's not hard. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are done.
Did you finish the one out?